And you know, we talk about internet access and people like me that literally travel the world to bring you into tomorrow. Our next guest is not only a Wi-Fi provider that keeps travelers connected around the world through their awesome mobile hotspots powered by vSIM technology, among other things, but they are always taking care of us. I have been using their products, full disclosure, for as long as they've had them, because we do travel a lot, and staying connected has become more critical than ever. The president of Skyroam, you hear me talking about Skyroam on the show regularly, is Eric Plam. Eric, welcome into tomorrow. How are you?
I'm doing real well, Dave. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you, and it's been years, I understand. A few years ago we had you on the show.
That's
Don't
right.
know why it's been so long, but it's given us an opportunity to use your products even more. And now you got a brand new one. So let me show the audience, and if you're listening on the radio, have no fear. All of our all of our interviews are also available on video. So come by at your leisure, intotomorrow.com. And here's the original Solis. I mean, it's not your original product because you've had a few iterations.
That's right.
But this one was awfully helpful to us in many ways around the world. And as good as this was, you made it better.
That's exactly
and tell
right.
me about the new Solis X.
Happy to. So the one that you're holding right there, that's the original Solis, as you call it, and that was our first 4G hotspot. And the value proposition there is still strong. We still sell this product. And really what it does is it gives our users our Wi-Fi connection all around the world in over 130 countries.
Nice.
Very simple, easy to use. You don't need to bring a SIM card because all of the data is included in the package. What you do is you buy the product and then you pay for the data as you go. So it's a very simple way to stay connected.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what we've done, Dave, is we've introduced a new product that we call Solace X. I'd like to explain the differences.
Sure.
It's smaller, it's lighter, it's about 2/3 the size and weight, so it's a lot easier to put in your pocket this time.
And it has a camera,
And
and it has a light. I mean, it's just better in every way.
it is. It's a beautiful device, and it has a lot of different features in it that the original Solis didn't have. So we call this actually the world's first smart spot. And I'd like to explain what a smart spot is.
Well, first of all, it gets people's attention when you say smart spot, because, I mean, let's face it, there's a plethora of MiFi devices, if you will, or portable hotspots and things like that. But now to have a smart spot makes a big difference.
It does. So I can explain a couple of features. So you might be asking, why does it have a camera in it?
Yes,
First of all.
I did ask that the first time. I thought, well, that's clever, but why?
It's a remote selfie stick. Think of it this way. Right, when you're traveling around the world, you're with friends, you might be in a remote location or somewhere where you can't ask somebody to take your photo. This is a very simple way to place our Solis hotspot on a shelf or a fence or a wall and look at it, say cheese, and with your own camera, you can snap a photo from any distance away.
Yeah.
So it's really an additional feature for travelers who are moving around and checking different sites out.
And you know, one of the other uses I found for it in our own broadcast booth is when we're away at night, though they provide a security guard because we've got a lot of broadcast equipment. One night I just put it up and accessed it periodically because it also has video.
That's right.
And then I was able to actually see our broadcast booth when no one else was around and the hall was dark and empty, but I saw everything I needed to.
Right, and this is that's a great use case, and we're looking at we're going to be adding in the coming months additional features. This is really a platform for us to develop and add new features for our customers. So you mentioned one, we're going to have surveillance camera, nanny cam, dash cam. Or maybe even sports cam for your motorcycle or your bike.
Whoa.
So these are all things that we're going to be adding into this platform over the coming months. And this makes it very versatile.
Oh, for sure. And they both are also power stations.
That's right.
I mean, you can your cell phone's running low. Well, hey, you got your Solis with you. It
Right.
can help power your cell phone.
Yeah, when people are traveling, what they find is they're always short two things: data and power. And so both of these hotspots that we have offer both data power bank and also Wi-Fi all around the world.
And what are we talking in terms of cost, so we can give our audience an idea? And are there different plans for them both? It seems like the original Solis are day plans. Is that still the case? And then the new one is based on amount of data that you need.
Yeah, actually, we have 3 different plans, and all 3 are available with both of our devices. And so we have one plan where you just buy per gigabyte,
Okay.
a flat $9 per gigabyte. But I just want to point one thing out. When you're traveling overseas, that's a pretty competitive rate.
Yes.
Usually
Oh,
carriers charge quite a lot of extra money per day to use data. So this is a very competitive way to stay connected when you're traveling.
Yeah.
The other plan, we call it Day Pass. That's a flat $9 for the day. Now, a little bit of disclosure there. After about a gigabyte or so, we do slow the speed down. But this plan is perfect for people who are very cost conscious. They don't want to go over $9 a day.
Sure.
So we have two options. You can choose either one.
And that is a 24-hour day. It's not
That's
like,
right.
9 to 5 and then forget it. No. It's 24 hours. So utilize it, deal with it however you need to in terms of your access and requirements and whatever you need to do, and it'll do the job.
It will, exactly.
Yeah.
And our last plan is $99 a month. And this is for really frequent travelers, people who are really moving around the place.
Which is probably the plan I should be on because there's too much. I only found out yesterday that I knew that 3 days after IFA, we're back in Miami, but 3 days later I'm in China. So that'll come in handy. And then I just found out yesterday that the week and a half after that, I'm back in Japan. And again, the Solace is going to be, the Solis X is going to be my connection to the world there as well. And where it's necessary, like China, it works well with my VPN too. So virtual private network is not a problem. It's a connection, and it'll get you wherever you need to be.
That's exactly right.
So I'm loving it. Congrats on the product, and especially the new product. You're, I think, the only guest we've had here where, even though you brought product to show, I already had it.
And we're so thankful that you use it. Yeah, really glad.
It's our pleasure, and glad to talk about it too. Skyroam.com for more information, just like it sounds. SKYROAM.com. You'll see all about the Solis models, but especially check out the new Solis X. It's really awesome. And Eric, thanks for spending a few minutes with us here.
Thank you too, Dave.
It's our pleasure. Back with more from Berlin, Germany. I'm Dave Graveline, bringing you further into tomorrow here on the Advanced Media Network.